Welcome back to the Loner Ranger Radio Show. My name is Bruce Woodburn. I am the Loner Ranger. Thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate it. This is where we talk about how to save money when you're purchasing real estate, how to save money when you're getting a mortgage. Maybe you're purchasing a home or refinancing a home. Maybe this is your very first home, and you want to know what your options are when it comes to financing a home. These are the things that we answer on this show. These are the things that I help guide you through to make sure that you're always making the right and the most informed decision when seeking a new mortgage and advice on purchasing a home or refinancing a home for that matter. You know, I've saved people tens of thousands of dollars on helping them refinance a home. In some cases, hundreds of thousands of dollars converting from a 30-year fixed to a 15-year fixed. If you have not refinanced your home yet and you have a 4 in front of your interest rate, then you owe it to yourself to give me a call at 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313, or visit my website at webringyouhome.com. That's webringyouhome.com. Don't forget to register for my wealth building class that I'm doing this month, April 28th at 6 p.m. Or if you are in real estate and you want to attend my real estate mortgage strategy class for real estate agents, keeping you safe so you know what's going on in the mortgage industry and what programs may be available for your potential clients, then check me out. I'm having an advanced class for real estate agents on April the 22nd at 10 a.m., and then I'm having my construction perm class on April 20th at 6 p.m. If you're considering building your own home on your own lot or finding a lot and building a home on it, we're here to help you guide you through that process. I have the very best construction loans available in the market, and I'm here to make sure that you have all of your options available. If you're a builder and you're building between 5 and 50 homes per month or per year, then give me a call at 407-706-3313, and let's connect together and see if I can't help guide some clients in your direction, and then you help my clients build their homes. I'd really like that a lot. I've got about half a dozen really good builders that I'm referring business to, but I'm looking to expand that operation since my construction perm class is going gangbusters. I want to welcome a friend of mine named Donnie Hammond. Donnie was a pro golfer. Donnie is here to join me now because I ran into Donnie, and he is he's selling real estate now for a great company called Engel and Volkers Realty. Welcome, Donnie.
Well, thank you, Bruce. Good to be here.
Yeah. So, what made you decide to get into real estate?
I guess it's just being on all these, luxury golf courses for the last 30 or 40 years, traveling the country. It only takes about 10 seconds to hit a golf ball. So the rest of the time you're out looking around at nature. You're looking at the lakes, the birds, the homes.
The alligators, the deer.
Oh, in Florida, alligators everywhere. But just seeing beautiful construction all over the world, it kind of piqued my interest, and I knew that's what I was going to do when I got out of golf, because when I was traveling and be on all these flights, I would always end up with an Architectural Digest magazine. Instead of Golf Digest, I'm looking at homes and construction, architecture. It's always been a hobby of mine, and I just knew that that's what I would continue to do.
So, so let me just tell you a little bit about Donnie, because I know he's a little modest when it comes to this. So this guy was a pro golfer, okay? He played on the PGA Tour. He played on went to school in Jacksonville, played on the Bob Hope, was it the Classic? Bob Hope?
Yeah, that was the first one I won on the PGA Tour was the Bob Hope Desert Classic.
Right.
Yeah. Went to school down here, moved from Maryland, which in the wintertime, not golf friendly. I said, I'm going south. I'm going to Jacksonville.
Although I know a lot of really good Canadian golfers.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, some really good Canadian golfers. So Donnie brings a wealth of knowledge to all my listeners out there that you may be golfers, and maybe you're considering buying on a golf club community. So who better to guide you in the right direction than a pro golfer that knows all these communities? Because I would imagine you've played golf on most of them.
I would say just about all the courses around Central Florida and a lot of the, premier spots in Florida, around Florida.
Right. So if you're thinking about buying on a golf course community, why not seek the advantage of having a real estate agent that can help guide you in the direction and let you know, and first discover what it is that you want out of a golf course community. Right? I mean, because you could be in a home for $350,000 to $3.5 million all day long.
It is. My feeling is I'm a resource for the buyers to help them get a feel for the personality of not only the homes in the community, but the personality of the golf club itself. What the members are like, how difficult is the course, and of course what the budget may be there. The initiation and the dues. So, I can give some pretty good advice around Central Florida on the cost of the homes and the cost of the golf.
So my big question to you is then, so if you have a client and you sell them a home on a golf course, do you get a couple of tips from you maybe? Do you get a couple of free pointers?
Actually, I've become pretty good friends with several of my clients, and I even do more than that. A lot of times I'll end up playing in a golf, a member guest with them.
Oh,
I'll get invited, or I'll be, we've just become friends for a long time after working together.
Donnie's a great guy to be around. He's very friendly, easy, very approachable. To me, you're just like you're like me. You're just a good old boy, right? That's what
basically,
you're pretty much a good old boy, right?
Yeah, I've been in Florida for a long time, so yes, I'm used to the lifestyle down here.
I'm attracted to that type of person. Not that I'm physically attracted to you, though. I tell you, a good-looking guy, I'm not physically attracted to him, but I'm attracted to his personality.
There you go.
All right. So tell me then, what's going on with you in real estate right now? We've got a big tournament coming up. Tell me about that tournament.
Well, the Masters, the biggest for an American golfer would be the Masters coming up here. And it's going to be, pretty exciting the way some of the guys' games are gelling right now with John Rahm, Justin Thomas winning the TPC tournament. Dustin Johnson will be tough up there. Some of the big hitters, you have to hit it big at Augusta.
Oh, I bet you do.
Yeah, I got to play in the tournament 4 times. And I think one of the most exciting years was my first year in '86. They say maybe the best Masters ever. The year Jack Nicklaus shot 65, came from behind, and I was right there. I had a chance to win that year, but it didn't happen. Jack got in my way, I guess you could say.
Well, you know what, and it does happen. I'm a little shocked that happened that way, but it does happen. But you've beat out some pretty big players before too.
Yeah, a few times. I had pretty good success on the tour. I got out on the PGA Tour just hoping to, to be able to play 3, 4, 6, 8 years. And, I was able to play 20, 25 years against, the best golfers in the world. And it was a challenge. It's really, really competitive.
If you want to interview a great real estate agent that also is a golf pro, then call me at 407-706-3313. That's 407-706-3313. I'm the Lone Arranger. I will help arrange your meeting with one of the greatest golfers and a local real estate legend, and he's going to help you get into the right home for the right price. And Donnie, you're a great negotiator, right? You're going to fight hard for my clients?
Absolutely. It's, I've never seen the market like this in Central Florida. I'm sure you're the same.
Well, but there's never been a market like this before.
No. So things are really happening. I mean, to buy, you have to be a little aggressive, but it's great to sell right now. If you're, if you're wanting to change homes, upgrade or downsize a little bit, it's just a great time now.
It really is. We're seeing the wealth being made in America right now. We look at what houses have done. Your average price in Central Florida has gone up 15% in 1 year. That was just from 19 to 20. That doesn't even include the new numbers from 2021. If you're considering buying or refinancing a home, call me at 407-706-3313. We're going to be back in just a minute with more conversation with one of my great friends and a great real estate agent and pro golfer, Donnie Hammond, and we're going to come back and talk a little bit about some communities here locally in Central Florida. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere.